Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Power Hour. It's not Ramadan yet, but inshallah from next week it will be called Ramadan Power Hour. So this is pre-Ramadan Power Hour. So this is a very special hour that every Sunday my family gets to spend time with your family now and also in the month of Ramadan. So speaking of Ramadan, do you guys know how many days there are left till Ramadan? Do you guys know? Maybe 3 or 4 nights before we start Ramadan, inshallah. So how exciting is that? So not tonight, so possibly Wednesday or Thursday night, inshallah. So hope you're all as excited as I am about the month of Ramadan. For this hour, inshallah, we're going to have a really nice program for you. Before we start, I actually want to tell everyone, we sent out an email earlier today with the craft on there that you can print out and follow along with us. If you don't have it, you can go to www.alhudamke.org/kids fun. If someone can just type that in there, I'm too far away to type down, but if someone can write that in the chat box, you can go over there and click on the link there and you can print the craft as well, which we'll do later on, inshallah. So for future references, just go to that website on the day of the program and inshallah, all the crafts will be there. You can watch things from there. And also I would ask you to subscribe so that you can get the email early in the Sunday with the craft link in there, inshallah. All right, so inshallah, we're going to get started with the program. First of all, we always want to start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and praising him and reciting from his book. So I will ask my son Abdullah to recite Surah Fatiha. I'm sure many of you know it, but it's a good practice anyway that we can revise it and listen to Quran and also practice as Ramadan is coming up. So Abdullah, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khairan. All right, so I would like to introduce you to our team that we have here. So Abdullah is the one that recited. He's the one that really doesn't want to be here, but he's stuck with us now. Fatima is the smiley one. She's always smiling, mashallah. Ibrahim is the shy one. And Zainab is the quiet one and likes to eat a lot of snacks. No snacks today. She's our funny toddler. All right, so we're going to start off with a nasheed about Ramadan that my kids are ready to present, inshallah. If you know it, you can follow along too, but we're going to start off right now, inshallah, in a few seconds. So just give me a second here to set it up for them, and then they will start the nasheed for you guys, inshallah. Okay, go ahead, guys.
All the people are coming and going, getting ready to and froing. There's a buzz in the west tonight. People are so excited. Daddy is coming home soon, hoping to see the moon, hoping to catch a sight. Everyone's so happy. Moon, moon, come out soon. We're off to see the Ramadan moon. Cloud shift, fog lift, city put out your lights. We want to see the Ramadan moon tonight. Now Ramadan here, and it's time to leave for prayer. The Imam is in the mosque, the Quran is in his heart. Moon, moon, come out soon, we're off to see the Ramadan moon. Cloud ship, fog, city, put out your lights. We want to see the Ramadan moon tonight.
All right, Jazakallah khairan, kids, for that awesome nasheed. So that gets me excited for the month of Ramadan. I love listening to that nasheed, especially before Ramadan, because it really gets me in the mood, and especially the night when we're looking for the moon. So before we get started further, I actually wanted to read a story with you guys, a book with you guys. But before we do the book and the story, I want to share a few things with you. So what exactly is Ramadan? Right? Ramadan is the 9th month in the Islamic calendar. Right? Ramadan begins with a different date every year because we follow the lunar calendar, not the January, February, March. There's a separate Islamic calendar that follows the moon sighting. So it's always, Ramadan goes back by about 10 to 11 days every year. Right? One of the reasons why Ramadan is special is because the Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the month of Ramadan. Right? Ramadan also has a lot of different names that it goes by. Sometimes it's called the month of mercy. It's called the month of forgiveness. It's called the month of Quran. It's called the month of fasting. So there's a lot of other names as well, but it just goes to show you how special this month is. This month of Ramadan is. Now, who celebrates Ramadan? So Ramadan is for Muslims all over the world. It's not just for people as in Milwaukee. It's not for people just in Wisconsin. It's for people all over the world. Right? It doesn't matter if you are young. It doesn't matter if you're old. It doesn't matter if you're a boy, if you're a girl, if you're rich or you're poor, if you're black or you're white. Whoever it is, all Muslims on this month get together and they fast and they pray together, mashallah. So what do Muslims do in Ramadan? So Muslims obviously fast, right? That means they don't eat anything from dawn until dusk. So that's not at Fajr time, or that's not at sunrise time. It's actually before that. So young children, sometimes mothers, people that are traveling, those are the people that actually don't have to fast. If they're not well enough to fast, they don't have to fast, right? But everyone else that can fast should fast. So in the month of Ramadan, we are encouraged to fast, obviously. That's what Ramadan is. We should also read more Quran, do more dhikr, pray salah. And there's a special salah in the month of Ramadan called Taraweeh, which happens at nighttime. And we try to do as many good deeds as possible because it's a special month. We'll talk why it's so special later on. So why do Muslims fast in the month of Ramadan? The simple answer actually is that because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us to. And he commanded us through the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so we fast. But some of the other reasons that people say that we should fast, because it teaches us a lot of things, right? The first thing it teaches us, that number one we talked about, is that we make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very happy. Right? The second thing is that we strengthen our iman. You'll see in the month of Ramadan, even though you're not eating or drinking and you're standing for prayer, you feel closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? That's the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number three is to develop self-control. What does self-control means? It means like, the first day of quarantine when your parents bought you all the snacks, you wanted to go eat everything. No, your parents said, no, we have to survive all quarantine with these snacks. You can't eat everything in front of you. Same exact way in Ramadan, it teaches you that from morning till evening time, from dawn until dusk, even though there's food available, even though you can go to the fridge and drink juice and drink water, we have control and that we don't eat or drink, right? And there's other things we have self-control about. We should be good. We should not say any bad things. We should be respectful to other people. Even though people make us mad, we say, you know what, I'm not going to get into a fight with you. I'm fasting. Right. The fourth thing some people in the world, they actually don't have any food. And this is how they live every single day. Right. Sometimes they don't have food at nighttime. They don't have food in the morning. They're always this hungry. We have a hard time in Ramadan and we are just waiting till iftar comes. Oh, what time is iftar today? Oh my God, it's 7:40. I can't wait till 7:40. But some of the poor people all over the world, they actually there's no iftar time for them. It's if they get food, they get lucky with their food. So that's another thing that Ramadan teaches us. And the last question is, what do we do at the end of Ramadan? Right? We celebrate Eid. All right, mashallah. Okay, so now let's read a story. Okay, are you guys all ready? All right, Abdullah, you're ready too, right? Okay, all right. So the story we're going to read, yes, it'll be called... school, so they didn't teach me any of these things. Although Dr. Ali, mashallah, does a great job. I'm not sure what school he went to, but I should have gone to that one. All right, so this is going to be a little bit of work in progress for us as we try to figure out these logistic details here. All right, so the book we're going to read today is called Tell Me More About Ramadan. I can't read it backwards on there. All right, so this is the book. I will try to show you the picture before I read the page and also after the page. So Tell Me More About Ramadan. Okay, the first page, as we start with anything, it says, in the name of God, basically, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So anything we read, we always start with the name of Allah, in the name of God. All right, so this is the first picture. Okay, I'm going to read the story to you. In the middle of the night, Layla hears a sound coming from the kitchen. Rubbing her eyes, she gets out of bed and goes downstairs to see what's happening. Layla finds her family seated at the dining table having a meal. A meal at this time, Layla wonders? There's her family having a meal. Okay, the next page. All right. The sun is up and so is Layla. Mom, I'm hungry, yells Layla. Breakfast is on the table, Mom replies. Layla runs downstairs, sits at the table, and waits for her family. Nobody's having breakfast? Layla is surprised. There she is, eating breakfast all by herself. In the evening, Layla is pleased to see the whole family at home. Her grandparents, aunt, uncle, and cousins, almost everyone is there. Layla is very happy. She loves being surrounded by family. But what could be the occasion, Layla asks herself. So there's her family, everyone sitting around and having fun. All right, the next page. Okay. As the sun goes down, the kitchen gets crowded. Everyone is giving a hand, preparing the meal, and setting the table. Collaboration and family spirit are at their most. Layla would love this atmosphere every day. So there's everyone getting ready to cook and have fun. All right, next page. All right, so table is ready and everyone is seated. However, no one is eating. The whole family is waiting. Suddenly, Layla hears the adhan being called out from the masjid nearby. After breaking the fast and saying the iftar dua, everyone begins to eat in silence. Layla observes everything without making a sound. There's everyone enjoying a nice big chicken. You guys hungry? Okay. When the meal is over, some go to the masjid and pray, others at home because they're not in quarantine. We can't do that. Okay. The atmosphere is peaceful and comforting. Layla is very happy, yet she... You guys are making me laugh. Okay. Layla is very happy, yet she really wants to know what the occasion is. So they're going to the masjid when they're not in quarantine. You guys are going to make me laugh. I got to say a story. Okay. Okay. It's the next page. All right. Later that night, Layla goes to see her father in his beautiful pajamas. I don't have any pajamas like that. I should get some for Ramadan. Dad, is today a special day? Layla questions. Oh, Layla, it's the first day of the holy month of Ramadan. I'm sorry we didn't tell you, but now that you're a big girl, let me tell you some more, says Dad. There's a dad with the beautiful pajamas. I don't know if any of the adults have pajamas like that. Does any have pajamas like that? Yeah? Polka dot ones? Okay. During this month, we don't eat or drink from dawn to sunset, Dad explains. Layla remembers what she saw earlier that day. So that's why I saw you have a meal in the middle of the night, shouts Layla. Yes, that's right. It's called suhoor, the meal before dawn. Clever girl. But you know, Layla, Ramadan is not just about staying away from food and drink. A month of mercy where the doors of paradise are open, so we increase prayers, increase our salah and recitation of the Quran. Do you know that Quran was sent down during Ramadan? Dad asks Layla. That's interesting. I didn't know that, Dad, says Layla. Dad, tell me more about Ramadan, requests Layla. You know, if I was really good, I could make a girl's voice, but I'm not that good at telling stories. Okay. Ramadan is also a month for good deeds, a month that reminds and teaches us to be forgiving, loving, caring, and generous. I understand. So we are trained to be good during Ramadan. During this month, we give charity as well. We help the needy and provide them with good food and many other things that they need. When you give to those in need, you'll be rewarded by Allah. Dad, can I give some of my toys to the children in need? Asked Layla. That's a great idea, Layla. I'm very proud of you, says Dad. Dad, I still don't understand. Why do we not eat and drink during Ramadan? When we don't eat and drink, we understand what it is like to be hungry. So we must always be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for what He has given us, not waste food, and remember those who don't have much to eat. Beautiful music. Ramadan is super cool. Dad, can I fast too? Asked Layla. Yes, you can try tomorrow. I'll wake you up for the meal before dawn, inshallah. Now you better get ready to sleep, Dad advises. Yes, I will. Ramadan Mubarak, Dad, says Layla, very excited. Ramadan Mubarak, sweetheart. The end. All right. So that was a very nice story, mashallah. Okay, then you can stop right here. Okay. Now, we're going to play a game. So we're going to try to follow the schedule every week. So right now, we're going to play a game, and you guys can actually all play along, and we'll see if you're paying attention to the story. All right, why don't you guys get over here and have these pieces of paper. So the way this game is going to work is that everyone should have a piece of paper or note cards and a pencil. And we'll give you guys some time to grab it if you want. We'll give you about a minute or so. So go ahead and grab some paper and pencil. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and everyone, whoever wants to participate, is going to write down the answer. And when I say 1, 2, 3, you're going to flip, and we're going to see the answer to see if they're right or not. So here's some paper for you. Here's some paper for you, Brahim. And here's some paper for you, Fatima. Here's paper 2. Okay. All right, we'll give it about a few minutes, inshallah, and we will start with the questions. Okay. All right, give it maybe 10 more seconds, then we'll get started, inshallah. If you guys are ready, just bear with us for a few seconds. So again, for next time, now you'll know that when you come on for the program, have some note cards with you so that we can do this quickly and we don't have to wait for people, inshallah. All right, so now all my kids have note cards or paper in front of them. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to ask a question, and then they will start writing it down, and you can write it down too. And then in a few seconds, I'll say 1, 2, 3, and flip, and they're going to flip their answers, and we're going to see if they got it right, okay? All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? Okay. The first question is, what are the other names of Ramadan? What are the other names given to Ramadan? I need some background music. Jeopardy. Okay, you guys wrote it down? Here, you can write it in this book. Okay. All right. So if you guys are done writing, so you don't have to write the month of. It's just easier to write whatever that word is. So I think Ibrahim's taking a little bit longer. He's writing the whole thing out. That's fine, Ibrahim. Okay. All right. Ready? You can flip it. All right. I'm going to tell you when to flip it. 1, 2, 3, flip. All right. Abdullah, what did you write? Oh, hold on.
The month of eating.
That's not the right answer. You know what Abdullah's looking forward to. Okay. Ibrahim, what did you write?
Month of Quran.
Excellent. MashaAllah. That's a good answer. Fatima?
Month of mercy.
Good. MashaAllah. Perfect. They got the answer right, except for Abdullah. Azina, what did you write? The month of crayons? Okay. MashaAllah. All right. The second question. You guys ready? All right. The second question is, what book was revealed in this month? Okay. What book was revealed in this month? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. Okay, keep this book down. All right, Ibrahim, what do you have?
The Quran.
Good. Ibrahim, Fatima?
The Quran.
Good job. Abdullah?
A Star Wars book.
Abdullah is not getting the answers right. Okay, Abdullah, the Ramadan is the month of, sorry, the book that was revealed was not the Star Wars book, it's the Quran. Zainab, what book? What is this? What book is this? What is it? Okay, all right. All right, so next question. What are we not allowed to do from morning until sunset? What? Okay, you guys ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, flip. You guys are flipping too, right? Okay, all right. Let's see what answers you guys have. All right, Fatima.
Drinking.
Okay, good. Ibrahim.
Eating.
So you're not supposed to eat or drink. Abdullah.
Being good.
Playing good games. Okay, that's good. That's not the right answer though. Abdullah's not getting all these questions right. Zainab, what did you write? What are you not supposed to do? Banana? Okay. Okay, you can't eat banana. Is number 4. Why do we fast? Right? We talked about all these things before, so that's why you were seeing if you're paying attention. So why do we fast? We talked about it in the storybook, and also we talked about it before we started this, the book. So this one may take a little bit longer, so we'll give you a little bit more time. Okay, you guys ready? All right, 1, 2, 3, flip. Okay, let's start with you, Ibrahim. What did you write? Why do we fast?
To make Allah happy.
To make Allah happy. Excellent, mashallah. That's an excellent reason. Fatima, why?
To develop self-control.
To develop self-control. Do you know what self-control is?
Yeah.
What is
Stopping yourself from eating.
Good. All the snacks for quarantine. Yes. Abdullah?
To have a big dinner at the end.
Okay. Abdullah's just not getting it. He's fasting so he can have a big dinner at the end. That's not the reason why we fast, Abdullah. Okay. Zainab, why do we fast? What is that? Okay. All right. Next question. So I have 2 more questions left, okay? Number 5. What comes after 30 days of fasting? What comes 30 days after fasting? Or after 30 days of fasting? Okay, you guys ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, flip. Okay, what do we get, Fatih, after 30 days of fasting?
Eid.
Okay, Ibrahim?
Eid.
Good job. Oh, I don't want to know what Abdullah's answer is. What's your answer, Abdullah?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, subhanallah. All right, yes, we do give thanks, but 30 days after 30 days of fasting, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us Eid so we can have fun and eat. All right. Zaini, what do we get after 30 days of fasting? Eid. Oh my God, mashallah. She knew the answer too. She knew the answer. Okay. Number 6. Why is Abdullah not smiling? All right, I'm just kidding. Okay, that was the last question, mashallah. Okay, good. You guys all got it right except for Abdullah. Abdullah needs some practice and we're going to work on that afterwards, inshallah. All right, so now we are going to do a craft. Remember that website I told you to go to, and we actually sent this out before earlier today. If someone can post it on the comment section here, the website, maybe we'll give it a minute so that people can potentially print it off. If not, we'll go through it together here. Okay, so what you need is this piece of paper, okay? This is something that we sent over email, and I also told you the link, alhudamke.org/kidsfun, okay? So this has a paper here, which if you can print out, we will go through it and color and do the project. What you need for this, you need crayons or marker, you need scissors, you need glue or tape, and you need parents with you if you cannot cut by yourself. This is very important because this can be very dangerous, and also don't do anything before I do because it's very important. Otherwise, you can mess up the craft. So the first thing we're gonna do is hand everyone a piece. Can I have one more? Okay. I'm gonna get yours from upstairs. Okay. This one upstairs. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is look at it. Okay. So what we have to do is don't touch anything. Do not cut anything right now. Okay. Don't cut anything. What we're gonna do is we're going to color this part here and this part here. Okay. These make it really look really nice. So start coloring that, and then once you're done, we'll give it about 2 minutes or so, and then we will do the next part. Do not cut anything right now. Let's just color for now. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, please.
Do you need a book or something? Okay, here's some colors. This part. When it says fold here, on either side of fold here. So remember again, either side of fold here, this is what we are coloring. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that part. That's gonna be the craft. Color that too. So you have to color that part and also this part too, where it says end to end. If you have the craft with you, so let me show it to you. End to end. That part also, color that part, this row here, and also this row here. All right, I have not colored in a very long time, so this should be interesting. Remember, don't judge me. I went to medical school. I did not go to coloring school. So I may not be coloring inside the lines. You can make any design you want. You don't have to follow any particular design. Color however you want. Just have fun. It's going to be really cool craft. How much time has gone by? Okay. We'll give it maybe 3 more minutes for coloring, and then we'll get on to the next part, okay? Okay, 2 more minutes, inshallah. I gotta color this part too. Can I have green, guys?
They have green.
Jazakallah. Remember to color this part too. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Don't forget to color the part where it says end and end. All right, you guys almost done? We'll give it till another 6 more seconds, and we'll stop, inshallah. Again, don't judge my coloring. Okay. You guys ready?
Almost.
Oh, you guys look so much nicer than mine. Okay. All right. We are going to do the next part now. Okay. So the next part now is that you need scissors. So parents, if you want to help the kids with this part, I would do that. If you're comfortable with them using scissors, that's fine. I have a pair of scissors. Where's scissors go? Oh, right here. Okay. All right, guys. Here's scissors. You can start. All right. What we're gonna do is that we are going to see where it says cut here and here. So we're gonna cut across the dotted lines here and here. Okay. This piece of paper we're gonna save. So cut here first. I'll show you how to do it. Bismillah. Wait, forgot to say Bismillah before we started. Okay. So cut across here. All right. So that part we colored, we need to save that. Okay. The next part we're gonna do is where it says cut here, right next to that part. Okay, that little piece of paper strip, we're gonna cut that out. Okay, so this part should say cut here and cut here on both sides, and that part we don't need, so you can put that away. So far we have this piece and this piece like this, okay? And now we're gonna cut where the instructions are, we're gonna cut that part of it off. Okay, so we don't need that part. The instructions part, you can keep it actually on YouTube here. Okay, so now that we got that part like this, it's gonna get a little bit tricky, okay? What we're gonna do, where it says fold here, don't fold the paper in like that. Fold it the other way, and make sure you line it up properly. This is a very, very important part. Make sure it lines up perfectly here, because that's going to affect how your lantern turns out. Okay, you got any scissors here? Okay, so we're gonna line it up together like this. And try to be as equal as possible. I mean, I know it's not going to be 100% perfect, but try your best, inshallah. And your parents can help you with this also. Okay. So again, we have it folded in half, right? Like this. Okay. Beautiful. You cut yours? Okay, Mama will cut yours. Give me 1 minute. Okay. So now this part is very important, okay? We have to cut this part, but make sure you follow how I'm doing it. So when you cut, you cannot cut all the way to the edge. You're going to cut across these dotted lines, but stop right here, right? Stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here. You don't cut all the way through. If you cut all the way through, that's going to ruin the craft, okay? Watch how I'm going to do it. Can I have a scissors, please? Okay, just talk about. Okay. So watch how I cut it, okay? I'm going to try to do this this way. Okay, so we're going to cut across the line, but we're going to stop before we get all the way to the edge. Okay, see how this part is still like this? So we're going to keep it like that, okay? So for all of them, do the same thing. It's going to be small little strips here like this. And again, if you don't have this with you right now, you can go to the website and print it off, and the instructions should be there. Hopefully you can watch the video later on and do it too. So just cut these strips in a small little line like this. Take your time. Don't rush through this. We still have 25 minutes because it's a power hour, not a power nap. almost done. Okay. Okay. So see how when I do this, it doesn't, I don't cut all the way to the edge. So you leave it just the way it is. Okay. Whenever you're done, you can open it up like this. Okay, open it back up. And now what we're going to do is that we are going to roll it up like that. So you take the paper and you roll it up like this. So you can see how it looks like a lantern now, right? So it looks like a lantern. So you have to either use glue or tape to kind of combine both of these ends here like this. So however you want to do it, you can use either a glue stick or you can use tape. I tried tape before and I'm not a very good person. I'm not a very good tape person. I can suture things and put things together like that, but I'm not very good with tape, so I'm going to use a glue stick. All right. Use glue. I'm going to put this together. All right, glue did a pretty good job. Got to stick for a little bit. Just be careful. If your hands are sticky, you might rip off the edges. So be very careful with glue and or tape. Your parents can help you with this. All right, so now look, it looks like almost like a lantern. Okay. Now, remember that small strip that we had that we colored? So we have to take that and we have to attach it to this. So if you look, one part says top, right? So that's going to be the top of the lantern. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to stick this either with glue or with tape. However you want to do it. I like glue, so I'm going to do glue again. And you want the color facing outside because you want your lantern to look nice. Sorry, one second. So that's how it should look, a lantern. Obviously, if you color nicely, unlike me, you should get a really pretty looking lantern. Oh, wow, Zainab, show your lantern. Oh, this is Zainab's lantern. MashaAllah. Ibrahim, this is Ibrahim's lantern. So if you made a lantern today, you can actually email pictures of these to us at kidsfun@alhudamke.org. Again, kidsfun. Let me just type it up here. Oh. kidsfun@alhudamke.org. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to post these on the website on the bottom there so that everyone can see what kind of work. Just write your name on there so that we know whose is what. So this is Ibrahim's lantern, mashallah. Okay, good job. And a nice, cute lantern. Good job, Abdullah. Okay, they can see your facial reaction. You're lucky Zainab covered you up. Okay, so we've been sitting for a long time. I've been sitting for a long time. If you need a quick break, you want to stretch or go to the bathroom really quickly, go for it. We have another 20 more minutes. I don't think it's going to take that long, but we will try to get through this in 20 more minutes, inshallah. Okay, all right, I'm going to take a quick break. If you want to just stand up and stretch, you can. So these lanterns are very important. You know why? We will talk about it, but one of the reasons is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the angels actually decorate Jannah during Ramadan, right? So they are decorating Jannah in Ramadan with houses and get them ready for Ramadan. Obviously, this is it's a difficult Ramadan for us because we don't get to go out anywhere. We're stuck at home. So we should try to make the home look very fun and try to decorate as much as we can. Okay. So now we're going to play a game, okay? This game is that we are going to blindfold the kids here, and we're going to make them taste food and see if they can recognize what it is, okay? So you guys can do this at home by yourself, not now, but inshallah later on. So you guys have to close your eyes, okay? And we're going to feed you guys something, and you have to guess what it is, okay? And we'll talk about why we're doing these things. All right, Abdullah's going to go first. Ready, Abdullah?
No.
Okay. Close your eyes. No peeking. Close your eyes. Okay. All right. Ready? 1, This is what I'm going to feed him. Okay. You have to chew it now. Okay. Chew it. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What was that?
Dates.
Good. Excellent. MashaAllah. Okay. Now, next turn is Fatima. Fatima, you have your eyes closed? Okay. All right. Now, it's your turn. Okay, Fatima. Ready? Keep your eyes closed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What was that?
Water.
Water? What kind of water? Is there some special water we drink?
Zamzam.
Yes, there's Zamzam. MashaAllah. Good. Excellent. Ibrahim, you ready? Your turn. Keep your eyes closed. Okay. Okay. Don't look. Okay. Close your mouth. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What was that?
Honey.
Good job, MashaAllah. Honey. All right, Abdullah, your turn again. Close your eyes again. Okay. Okay. Keep your eyes closed. Remember, you cannot. What was that, Abdullah? It was olive oil. Okay. All right, the last one. Ibrahim, you ready? Close your eyes. Actually, we're going to do Zainab this time, okay? Okay, Zainab, close your eyes. Okay, open your mouth. What was it? Raisins? No, not raisins. It was dates. It was dates. All right, mashallah. So, do you guys know why we pick these foods? Well, number one, because they are sunnah foods, right? These are the things that the Prophet ﷺ ate and drank for in terms of the water. So when it's iftar and suhoor time, what happens sometimes is that we want to wake up and we want to have, chocolate and candy and stuff that's full of sugar. But these are called sunnah foods. They're called super sunnah foods. So when you eat these things, there's barakah in it, and it'll last the whole. Well, it's not gonna last the whole day, but it'll give you proper nutrition, inshallah. So it's very important that we understand what good food to eat for suhoor and also for iftar. Right? I know as soon as iftar comes, we're all looking, what time is it? 7:40, and we all want to eat our donuts and all sugary food, but we should try to eat healthy food so that our bodies stay healthy. All right, so now, we're going to see what the next part of our show is. Sorry, guys, bear with us. We're trying to just figure this out. Okay. Can you move that over? Do you guys hear sirens? Like the ambulance? Oh, okay. This is going to be important. Okay, this is going to be, I think this is my clinic now. My patients are going to be here. Okay, can you guys go? I think I have some patients coming to the hospital. Okay, go. Okay. All right. So now I got to get ready for clinic. I got to get my doctor's bag. Supplies here if I don't break it. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready for work. Okay. Oh, come on in. My first patient. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, Doc.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you? What's your name?
My name's Abdullah.
Okay. Why are you here?
Because I don't really feel well.
Okay. What's going on? What's the problem?
I'm feeling slow. I'm dragging my feet. No energy, and I'm just not ready for Ramadan. I don't want to pray 20 rakahs, and I'm just blah.
You're just blah. Okay. This is really serious. Ramadan's only 4 days away, and we have to figure out what's going on. So let's see. Let's take a listen. I got my stethoscope here. Okay. Open your mouth. Looks like you have a case of lazy pox.
Chicken pox?
No, it's lazy pox. Okay, but I have a cure for you. If you do this twice a day for the next 4 days, then inshallah you should be ready for Ramadan. So what you have to do, are you ready? Okay, you're serious. You want to get better, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to be very serious. Now Ramadan's only 4 days away. We don't have that much time to prepare. If you want to take advantage of the month of Ramadan and all the blessings that are there, you have to do these 4 things, okay? Number 1 is that you have to start listening to Ramadan lectures so that you get ready in the mood. If you want to listen to nasheeds that help you get in the mood, yes, you can do that as well. You have to read books. You have to read some Quran and spend time with your family and get ready for Ramadan. If you do this, then inshallah you'll be ready. Do you know why?
No.
Why? Ramadan is a very special month. Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made for us so that we can get so many different good deeds. So let's talk about Ramadan a little bit. So why is Ramadan so special? Ramadan is special because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala locks up the shaitan, right? The shayateen, Allah locks them all up.
He locks them up for the whole Ramadan?
The whole month of Ramadan. So now you can't blame shaitan for anything bad you do, right? So shaitan is all locked up. The second thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does is that He opens the doors of Jannah. The doors of Jannah are wide open. And the third thing that happens in the month of Ramadan is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He closes the doors of Jahannam, right? He closes the doors of Jahannam.
So no one can go on Jahannam in Ramadan?
No, they can't go to Jahannam. Inshallah, they will not. If you're Muslim, inshallah, you will not go to Jahannam in the month of Ramadan. So the other good thing, the reason why we want to get ready for Ramadan is because Ramadan is like a special sale. You know, Abdullah, how many good deeds do you get if you say subhanallah?
10.
You know, in the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful that He makes each subhanallah, each good deed worth 70.
70?
And in one narration, 700 times. So imagine all the good deeds. That's why we have to be really, really excited about Ramadan. A lot of times we are so distracted with our phones, with our TVs, with watching stuff on Netflix and Disney. It's very hard for us to focus. But Ramadan is coming for us so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to make it so easy for us. He wants to lock the shaitan up so that they're not telling us bad things. They're not telling us to yell at our sisters, at our brothers, at our parents. The shaitan's not telling us to keep watching TV all day long. But we have to get ready for the month of Ramadan. And the way we do it is by some of the things we talked about during this power hour. So let's talk about what we learned about during this power hour. The first thing that we want to do to get ready for Ramadan is that we want to try to decorate our house. This Ramadan is difficult for everyone. You know, we're all used to going to the masjid, you know, for iftar sometimes. We're used to going to for tarawih. Now we don't have that, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it somewhat easy for us so that we can spend time with our family at home. That means we should make our homes like masjid, right? Or at least a room like masjid. So what we should do is that we should decorate the house. You know, the lanterns that we made. If you have lights at home, you can use the lights to decorate the house, make it look really beautiful so that you're getting in the mood for Ramadan. Second thing is that you should try to set aside a special place where you pray salah, a musalla where you can come and sit down and read Quran. Because if you try to do it in the living room with the TV on, with the computer on, it's very hard to focus. So that's the second thing you should do. The third thing you should do is, this is more for the parents, they should have a meal plan. When you have a meal plan, you write down what you're going to cook every single day. It becomes very easy. Then you're not wondering, oh, what are we going to eat? And you know, when I get hungry, when I'm fasting, you know what I do when I come home? I say, what are we having for iftar tonight? But if you write that on the fridge or somewhere where everyone knows today we're having mashed potatoes and fried chicken, my favorite, then we all know, and we're not going to be trying to figure out what's going on, right? That's the next thing. So the other thing we should do is that we should try to pray tarawih at home. I know it's different. I know it's difficult, but you know what? Praying tarawih at home is actually a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ as well. Back during his time, there was times when he prayed in the masjid and he also prayed at home. So there's a lot of reward in that. Even though we don't get the reward of praying in the masjid, we actually, if you make the intention that, oh Allah, I'm not able to go to the masjid because we're not allowed to go outside to the masjid. But oh Allah, I am making a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and I'm going to pray my tarawih at home like the Prophet did. So inshallah, we'll for now reward. The Ramadan was what? The month of Quran, right? So we should try to read more and more Quran as well. We should try to finish a whole whole Quran during the month of Ramadan or whatever you can. And obviously, the month of Ramadan is about fasting, so we should also fast if we can. Sometimes it's too hard to fast the whole day. You can do half a fast. You can talk to your parents about it. Whatever is easy for you, you should try to talk to your parents and have them wake you up a certain time for iftar, for suhoor, and ready for iftar. So now the last thing we're going to talk about is that inshallah we're going to have this Ramadan Power Hour every single Sunday around 6 o'clock. Inshallah, we may choose a different time depending on what time Asr comes in and whatnot. But I want everyone to be excited about Ramadan. Right? This is a special month. It's a month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a month of mercy. There's a chance to do so many good deeds in this month. I'm looking forward. It's like what happens, you get ready for them and you're excited about them. So same way, you should be getting ready for the month of Ramadan. And if you do good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the end has Eid for us. I know in Milwaukee at least, we're on lockdown till after Eid, but inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala maybe will open up the path for us and that we can have Eid with our families again. So now, before we leave, I want to tell you some cool things that are coming up, okay? Every week at Al-Huda, we will have crafts on the website for you to try. So again, go to that website, alhudamke.org/kidsfun, okay? And you can sign up for the listserv so you get the email. So we'll have new crafts for you to try. And every Sunday around this time, we'll have a family power hour. If anyone is fasting or they're starting to fast or they're starting to pray, send us an email so that at the end, we can give a shout out. Say that, let's say Fatima is starting to fast this year. We'll say, Fatima, good job. You're fasting, mashallah. So everyone knows and everyone's proud of you. So parents, you can send your kid's name if they're starting to fast or if they pray. If this is their first tarawih, they pray all 20 rakahs, or 8 rakahs, whatever you're praying. If they finish the Quran, let us know so we can give them a shout out. Now, lastly, every week in the month of Ramadan, we will have a contest. Now, the first contest will be that people should decorate their houses for Ramadan. When you decorate your houses, please take pictures and send it to that email address. It's kidsfun@alhudamke.org. And what we're going to do is that we're going to find a way to vote for it and announce the winners. Okay. And maybe we can post pictures on the website as well. So decorate your house as best as you can. You don't have to take pictures of the whole house, but an area maybe that you make as a musalla and show how you prepared it for Ramadan and send it to kidsfun@alhudamke.org, and we will announce the winners every week, inshallah. So now, we're all excited. Zainab, are you excited for Ramadan? Yeah, she's excited. See, mashallah. All right, so now let's just finish off with a quick dua. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salam ala Rasulil Kareem. Amma ba'd. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. Sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Oh Allah, please put barakah in Rajab and Sha'ban, and Allah, please allow us to see the month of Ramadan. Oh Allah, we're just a few days away from Ramadan, and we want to see Ramadan and take advantage of the month of Ramadan. Oh Allah, this year is going to be difficult for us because we cannot go to the masjid. We cannot go to your house, oh Allah. We cannot pray tarawih there. We're at the masjid. Oh Allah, we love you, oh Allah. So please love us and please bless us with your mercy. Oh Allah, please let my family, my friends, and me enter into Ramadan. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله عليه اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Okay, so if there's any comments or any suggestions you have, please feel free to email us and let us know. Again, this is new for us, so I apologize for all the hiccups we had along the way, and we try to make it as fun as possible. If there's something that wasn't fun or something that you like, we can try to do it again next week in a different way. So please let us know, inshallah, and jazakallahu khairan. Inshallah, Ramadan Mubarak to everyone. Early Ramadan Mubarak. Inshallah, we see Ramadan, and we will see you guys again next week. Abdullah, smile. Okay, jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.